If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos.
I'm going to walk you through our amazing meal planner. As you know, tracking macros is one of the most important things for weight loss. And this meal planner tool will make it easy for you to track your macros and make sure you stay on track. On the bottom here, there's personal macro targets. All platinum members get these personal targets, and we enter them for each of you based on your goals. So to start meal planning, the first thing I advise to do is to come in and come to the recipe index. I like to open this up in a new tab, and this index is really great because you can filter things based on your needs. And as you know, we like for weight loss, everyone should be dairy free. So I'm gonna click directions included, which means they're not from our cookbooks. They have the full directions. Dairy free for all the dairy free recipes. And it takes a few seconds to filter because there are thousands of recipes in here. But once it does, you're going to see all the recipes that fit these filters. I can also then search by grams. So I can say, you know what, I want to make sure it's got at least 30 grams of protein. So I'm going to click on that, and it will then filter. Oops, clicked on the recipe by accident. If you filter by grams, it'll say I'm gonna just filter for only the recipes that fit these filters and have at least 30 grams of protein. So once it updates here, you'll see all the recipes that fit that set of constraints. And you can see now you've got quite a few recipes to choose from. And what's really great too here is that I've also added this ability to add to your meal planner right from these cards. So you can either click on the photo or the title to go right to the recipe, or you can take a look at the yield and in the macro breakdown, or you can just go right here and click on this to add this recipe. And you can add it directly to a meal plan if you've started one. But what I recommend is to add it to your favorites. So start out by collecting favorites, and I created favorite lists for all these different categories: breakfast, protein sparing recipes, lunch and dinners, side dishes, desserts. So I'm going to put this down as a lunch and dinner, and now it goes right into your meal planner. Now you can click here to go directly to the meal planner and see where you put that recipe. So once you've collected these lists of meal plans or favorite recipes, you're going to be able to create a new meal plan very quickly. You can either just add a new collection here manually, and it'll create a blank template for you. And that's how I created these favorites. I created a new collection called Favorite Breakfast Recipes, and then I filled it up with my favorites. But if you want to create a full meal plan, the easiest way is to grab a template. So you click on this, and you can get a template now for 1 meal per day, or OMAD, 2 meals per day, 3 meals per day, or even a 2 meal per day with 2 protein sparing days and 1 overfeeding day. So I'm going to grab that, and you're going to see right away how it's all laid out for you. You've got Monday through Sunday. You've got a identified overfeeding day as well as 2 protein sparing days, so you can make sure the macros on those days fit these requirements. If you decide, you know what, I'm going to do my protein sparing day over here on Monday, you can just drag that over there and that'll make that fit. These are just notes that you can add or edit. Now the next thing is you're gonna want to start building up this meal plan, and everything is kind of integrated right into the plan itself, making it real kind of easy and intuitive. Adding any item, you just click on to add an item, either in the plus in the corner, or if there's no items, you can click to add item here. So this one, I'm going to click add an item for the breakfast here. And now I can do it from all my collections, or from the recipes. I can just search for recipes. I can search for just individual ingredients. I can create a custom recipe, or I can just add a note. So if I do from collections, now this is where the power of creating my favorites list really comes into play, because I can go to my breakfast and boom, here's all my favorite breakfasts. So I can say, you know what, I like this one a lot. I'm going to add that. Hit the plus, boom, it's in your meal plan, one of your favorites. And macros automatically calculated. Just do the same thing for the second meal, but now I'm looking for lunch and dinner. And maybe I'll grab this marinated steak and put that in there. I might need a side dish, so I'll add another item and change this to my side dishes. And maybe I'll go with the bacon wrap tenderloin. So now you can see how you're adding up very quickly off your favorites list, creating a meal plan. And you can drag any of these things around. If you want your note to be at the end of the day, you can do that for that protein sparing day. Whatever you want to do for that. You can move these around. You can also, as I showed earlier, search all the recipes. So you can just start typing here for the protein sparing, and it'll show you all the protein sparing recipes on the website. So maybe I want to try some of these protein sparing crab louis salad and put that in for my first meal. So you can quickly just search directly for recipes. You can also go for ingredients. So if I just want to add eggs, one large egg, put that in there. Now I want to say you want to eat more than one, so you click on the amount here, and you can change this to 4. Now I have 4 large eggs included in the plan. So these are easily editable, or you can move them. You can also say, you know what, I'm going to make this for my spouse, so double this, and the grocery list will double, so it'll be 2 servings. Or any of these. If you don't want 4 servings, you just want 2, you move it down to 2. Very flexible. Now you can also add a custom recipe. Custom recipe is going to be where you give it a name, and then you add your ingredients one by one. This could be anything you like, and you just enter these ingredients and build them up, and then you enter the nutritional info. So this could be something off a custom recipe you have or another website, and you just plop them in here, whatever it might be. And PDE ratio is optional, but I'm just going to put something in there. And then you can pick a color for it. Let's say you want it to be blue. And once you have it all built up the way you want it, just hit the plus to add it in. And now it's added into your meal plan. And what's great too is it's now editable. So you can come back in here and edit this custom recipe and change things, or change the serving sizes, or remove an item. And that's for any of these items. You click the 3 dots and you can remove it if you like at any time. Or you can change the servings, or just view the recipe itself. And then the last thing is just notes. If you want to add a note to yourself that pick up groceries at store, whatever you want. Maybe make this one red so it captures your attention, add it in. So you can add these as well. So you can see how fast, and it always is calculating the macros, adding them up as you enter them. You can scroll down, check it against your personal macro targets, and see if you're lining up. And that's how fast you can make a meal plan. Now there's a couple additional enhancements in here of you can hide the nutritional facts. So if you're on one of your recipe collections, you don't really care about the nutritional facts on a collection, so you can turn that on and off with this icon. You can print. So now you can print this collection, and it prints it in a nice view on a page like this. You can do it with or without the recipe photos, with or without the servings being listed, and you just print it, and it prints it on a sheet of paper, the whole meal plan. Then you can also create a grocery list. So if I create my shopping list, you can collect which days in the collection you want to include in your shopping list. I'm going to select them all. And once you have everything here that's selected like you want, you click the little shopping cart icon to generate your shopping list. Now this shopping list is interactive, and you can use it to go to the store and click off items as you get them. You can also say, you know what, I already have enough eggs, so I don't need that. Click it off, then save it. So it'll save it as checked off as you've already got that. And then you can add it to the shopping list, so you can actually delete items off of here if you don't want them on here at all. Or you can share this link by email. You can email it to yourself, and you click that link and you come right to this list. While you're at the store, you can check off the items that you're purchasing. Or you can also print the list. And what's nice here is this all becomes kind of one. You get the full meal plan if you like, as well as the shopping list, all in a printable layout. And then you can turn the collection off so you don't see that part of it, or even turn the shopping list off if you want, and show checked items. So any item that's checked off already, don't show it, or you can leave those in there and have them showing, and that then print it off. And this is really powerful and easy way to quickly get through a meal planning session. And then for any of these two, if you just want to get back, always just click the title and you're back at your meal plan, or click this title and you're back at your collections. And then from here, for any collection, you can click on the 3 dots again, delete that entire collection, change the name of the collection. So let's say I want to change this to, oops, I accidentally clicked on it there. Let's change the name to Craig's PSMF Meal Plan. There you go. And then you can duplicate it as well. If you have a meal plan that you really like but you want to change a couple things, you can duplicate it and then edit the duplicate that you make. And what's nice too is now in the collections you get these little preview icons of all the recipes that you have in that collection. So that's the new meal planner tool. It's really powerful. You can always review and watch this video right up here if you want to go over this again and understand how to use the tool better. But it's an amazing tool, and it really makes meal planning simple, fast, and easy.
If you want to change your life like I've changed mine with food, I would be honored to help you. Many of you don't know that I was twice my size. I had acid reflux. I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I had depression. I had IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. And food changed my life. And not only did that happen, I get to eat good food, right? Good food. So if you want to eat good food, I have perfected meal plans made by me and personal help with supplements or modifications if you have Hashimoto's, if you have Graves, if you have IBS, if you have PCOS, contact me. I would be honored to help you. You can go to keto-adapted.com and find a lot of different options there for personalized help, or message me by commenting below on this YouTube video, or you can check me out at mariamindbodyhealth.com. Mahalo.
Sharing is caring. Share this video